Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and passionate butchers from all around the world, welcome to the grand opening of the 2025 World Butchers Challenge. Woo!
I'm Jim Murphy. I'm the captain of the Craft Butchers of Ireland Butchers team, and I'm a butcher since 1988. We're at the World Butchers Challenge in Paris.
On the day of a competition like this, you see the atmosphere. There's over 3,000 people here. You got music, you got buzzers, you got bugles, you got countries with hundreds of people, and to be fair, we have a team of 30 or 40 supporters. In all fairness, that's huge from a small little place like us.
I thrive for competitions like this. I think they're brilliant fun, and it's definitely a way to put your skill forward. That's why competitions are so important to this trade.
Here in the heart of France, a country with deep culinary roots, we take this global stage to honour tradition, ignite innovation, and push the boundaries.
It's the type of trade where your creativity is the only thing that really holds you back. So if you go in there and you're kind of open-minded and you have a lot of ideas, the meat's very versatile, so there's so much different things you can do.
Everything is down to the last minute. Everything is timed, and if we get a knockback on anything, it does delay us, and then we're trying to catch up.
Let the challenge begin.
Que la compétition commence. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Stress?
Last 20 minutes.
Oh no stress at all.
Missing my shot in the game now, never losing my spot. Came from the bottom, got my eyes on the top.
My name's Leon Moore and I'm a butchery apprentice. At the moment I'm working in Kerrigan's out in Malahide. I love working as a butcher. There's so much to be done, there's so much to learn. I started in Buckley's on Talbot Street. I was studying originally to become a mechanic. Certain things popped up in life and I wanted to get qualified in a job where I could get paid a full wage. The butchery trade is the type of trade where if you work hard and you're good at what you do, you can level up, you can manage a shop, start running your own shop. There is really a lot of things you can do for it, so you just kind of have to use your head a bit and kind of look for the next opportunity where you're going to go.
My name's Ebony Murda and I am a butchery apprentice in Northern Ireland. So my apprenticeship is in Southern Regional College in Portadown, and then my work is M&W Farm Mates, also in Portadown. I am 23 and I've been doing it 6 years. I competed in a competition in Belfast called IFAX, and I was actually competing against the boys that are on the senior team, and then they sort of approached me after and asked would I join the Team Ireland and would I be up for competing in Paris to do the apprenticeship, and of course I was going to do it. It's a once in a lifetime experience. It was amazing. I love being able to thrive in such a male-dominated industry and just prove that, you know, we can do it too, and we can do what you can do, if not do it better. It's amazing. It's an amazing feeling to be able to say you can do it. Made it to the top, now they all shout. So I had a rump on the bone, I had a middle of pork, I had 2 chickens, and I had half a side of lamb, and I had 2.5 hours to completely break that all down and bone it out and make the most eye-catching display and the most creative and innovative products. So my display is about women empowerment, about where I'm from, Northern Ireland, so it's women involved in the peace process and how women thrived back then in such a male-dominated industry, and then we cut to today where I'm a female in a very male-dominated industry, and it's really, really nice to do it for the girls. Big 2.5, there's only so much you can train, and to do it in a training environment and be able to get it all out in 2.5 hours, yeah, but seeing an environment like this and the pressure and the shouting and the cameras and the music, and you need to take time off that 2.5 hours. It's never going to be the same as the environment you're training in, but I'm happy that I got everything out. I'm happy with my display.
The brochata I done in there was my favourite because it's something that's completely unique. I've never seen anything like it anywhere else. It's the pork belly and then it's been stripped into really fine strips and then it's braided up just like a brooch and then linked together. And then I had little green emeralds that I put down on each side and an edible gold flake as well. That was something unique. You wouldn't see it anywhere else. I haven't seen it anywhere else myself personally, so that would be one of my favourites now.
Leon qualified by winning World Skills Ireland, which is our butchery competition in the RDS. So Leon has been training with us for a year and a half. He's still only in his second year. Today, by him being here, it's a fantastic opportunity for him to showcase his skills that he has learned with his employer, skills he has learned in the training centre.
It's one of the favourite things. I wouldn't have it any other way. I think if I sat behind a computer now, I'd probably lose my mind. It's just, I like physical work. I like being out. I like moving. I like having action, basically.
This is really nice. You've been working on the textures, on the colors, and well, your future seems pretty bright. Congrats. Did you feel any pressure? What was the feeling?
I had pressure on all the time, but it would be right.
It was helping, the crowd was helping?
Big time, big time.
Well, thank you and congrats.
It was a busy old day today, you know. There was a lot of preparation coming up to it, so we were well prepared anyways. And obviously we're happy to have it done now, but also sad at the same time. We're kind of coming down off the buzz, so we're looking forward now to find out what the next thing is we're moving on to.
I'm Jack Malloy, President of the Association of Craft Butchers of Ireland. We're here in Paris at the World Butcher Challenge 2025. We have entered a team in this for the last number of years. We won it in 2018. We came fourth in Sacramento in 2022. So we're here to enter again to defend our title, and really we're looking forward to it for a long time.
My name is Mark Williams and I'm here at the World Butchers Challenge.
My name is Paul Hamilton and I'm from the Northern Ireland top, and I have been working as a butcher for 35 years. This is our second time competing.
And this is I was sub in 2018 in Belfast, so this is my third time.
Training generally goes about every 2 weeks on Sundays in our butchers in Tulloch, County Carlow. The team members outside of my wife Bernadette, they come down and we do the training down there.
We trained possibly every second Sunday for the last year and a half. And in the last 3 months, we trained every Sunday.
So it's been tight going, like.
Yeah.
And it takes me 3 hours to get down to Carlow and 3 hours back, so it's a family, and so it's hard on them. Like.
It's big commitment.
It's big commitment.
So my name is Ger O'Callaghan. I'm from Lip in West Cork. The past 2.5 years I'm teaching craft butcher apprentices with Cork College of Further Education and Training. I'm training with the team now since 2018. I was on the last trip to Sacramento and here we are now again in Paris.
My name is James Ederson and I'm a butcher in Dublin. I'm actually a third generation butcher at the minute. I'm working my father's shop in Cabra. Ederson's Butchers, Cabra and Katsanok, we've got 2 branches. I love the history involved, and there's a lot of family history which I really resonate with.
There was a lot of work, there was a lot of time, a lot of effort, sacrifice, etc. went into the training campaign. Couldn't even go into the time to went into product development. Everybody pulled together, I take a job, you take a job, etc. and we just get it out. And I suppose the aim of the game is to get absolutely everything out to a standard.
Every butcher is shouting on their team, and it's our team, it's the Irish team that we're all shouting for.
On m'avait dit que ça devait s'offrir en cadeau, c'est vrai?
Ah, mais plus que ça. I need a little bit for Cornish pasties, smaller.
So we went with a Titanic theme for our table, so every table has to have a theme. So we found it was easiest just incorporate old school butchery with new school butchery. So we felt with Titanic, it being an Irish ship, that we carried through the products from the old to the new and everything in between. I suppose where we started really was like the older cuts, Jacob's ladder on the bone, shanks of beef. For the upper class at the time there was fillet steak. Moved through the Middle Ages and on to the modern times where you see the really nice pastry products, the stackers, and we had a wonderful selection of sausages. We just barely got them out now, the clock was sort of on top of us. That was sort of it really, we sort of tried to incorporate everything old and new into it.
So it started from the north and then worked its way down. It was built in Belfast and then it travelled all the way. So Titanic just come into the whole process along with the food. So
yeah, well, I mean, we had Cork with spiced beef, we had Titanic, and things from the north the whole way down along.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Bernadette Murphy and I'm garnisher. Garnisher means that you're going around your display and you put all the lovely herbs and flowers around it, and I'm also make the products. The idea was to show all the kind of Irish themes, like, you know, all the best. We start from the past and we're going through the future.
C'est d'ailleurs une caractéristique, le spécialiste des épices depuis 60 ans.
J'ai jamais entendu ça. Ah bon? Ah bon, ça c'est personnalisé, c'est que pour changer
Me and Jim, we did good few competitions together. In that world, he's a boss. He's very calm, but I follow kind of his rules, and we match really well together.
I basically gave everyone what they were doing, because I know who's stronger here, stronger there. Outside of Paul is on his boning, and then James is on his pork. Bernie finishes with me, so we do the creative stuff, because that's our strong points. So we're a lot of the time spent in and out of the table, and then Mark was given a job of, not so nice a job with the mincing products, probably the toughest job out there, so he was mincing and mixing all the products. But you try to pick people who have strengths before the competition. We don't fight, we just do things, we know what needs to be done, and we both have the same kind of finishing eye. We know something is not right. I wouldn't put it out if it didn't look right. I was floating around trying to get flowers and stuff and finishing. I just didn't want to put it out playing. And Bernie's same, you can see the stuff she finished. It's just amazing.
It's intense from the time you start, because we have, in our own minds, we have time sets where we should be. So even though nobody knows, but we know ourselves where we should be with products done, with boning, with mincing, whatever we're doing, we know where we should be.
We were given a manual sausage filler. James is the only one on the team now, to be fair to him, that has experience with a manual sausage filler. It was like a hand pump.
I think it caught us a little bit off guard during this competition in particular.
And the sausage machine, which is a hand filler, didn't work as it should have.
No.
So we lost a lot of time trying to get that working.
3,900 people, audience member here and online on YouTube. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's over! This is really great. Thank you very much. I've got cheers. We've got cheers. And you guys, whether you take home the trophy or not, you've won the respect and version of the industry. What you just done was incredible, so you can be really proud.
we're proud of ourselves, buddy.
We're very proud of ourselves.
We are.
We're proud of what we've done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We achieved what we set out to do. It's down to the judges. Nothing more we can do.
Firstly, it's very emotional, and first I'd like to thank my other 5 team members, because without the 5 team members, that wouldn't be out there now. And of course, I'd like to thank my wife Bernadette for getting me through that 3.5 hours, because there's times your head just goes blank, and she's always there, so big cheer out for Bernie.
Cheering from our own support group, although a lot smaller than other countries, it definitely made the difference. We could hear them. They were very loud and very appropriate, I thought. It really, really helped us along the way. What I love most about butchery is, as the days go on, it's becoming a smaller and smaller community. People are going out of business left, right and centre in Ireland. We are a really traditional kind of business, and hopefully in the future we're able to survive. And I think things like this today will definitely give us an edge, and hopefully bring attention to the fact that we're still here, we're still very much alive, and we'd love to continue into the future.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, and of course our passionate butchers from all around the world, good evening and welcome to this spectacular gala night of the World's Butchers Challenge.
Concernant le poulet, le chicken, je vous demande d'applaudir Denis Lambert. Denis Lambert pour Auguste Lambert. Monsieur, bonsoir.
Good evening, Denis. So I will let you the floor to announce the winner.
Le vainqueur, c'est l'Irlande.
Chicken Italiano.
Congratulations to all of our winners, the World Best Product Awards.
On les laisse se trouver en place chez les Olympiens Marco, justement.
Exactly, now we move on to the WB Sausage Awards. So please welcome Marco from Deco.
I just want to commend the effort of the team, the sacrifice from their family and the commitment from their families, partners, wives, husbands. It's been enormous. We're here in Paris representing all of 500 butchers at home. The team have been absolutely amazing. They've trained for the last 16 months, every Sunday. Really is something to be proud of, and being able to compete at the world stage and represent Ireland is so important for us to be able to compete at an international level.